What up, guys? Yeah, I'm very late. I got like one, I have something in my eye. Two, I was trying to finish up an episode of the new series that I'm watching on Netflix, and my mom watched it, and I was like, "Oh, I don't really like this." And then I started watching it on my own, and I really like this series, but I like to watch it on my own because I have Netflix on my laptop now. So it's just funny. So and then I was also getting ready for the live stream, and then I got distracted by Netflix. So like, sorry about that. So yeah, how have you guys been? Literally. Welcome in, Megan. Our head moderator is here. Yay. Ain't that right, Goose? Aw. She finally lay down. She finally lay down. Yeah. Mm. Yep. Cause she keeps needing the blankets and everything, and I can hear her piercing the fabric, and it's annoying because I have to cut her nails pretty soon. Cause she got me earlier with her nail. So in two places. This one's a shorter one, and then there's a little mini cut that you got here, which is smaller than this cut, and then the long one like going through right here. So yeah, that's not fun. So I had to clean it, and it stung when I had to literally wash the dishes, and that was like the worst thing ever. Literally. So yay. I am excited because I'm still doing the research for the cemetery in Windsor, Connecticut. I did not mean to do that. Thank God that didn't unplug my laptop. So I'm gonna count I went too far here. Where's the opening? Aha. So I'm gonna count how many pages of research that I have for the cemetery. So I got one and a that's not even a quarter. So because I have a little bit of a page. So I have one full page, two, three, four, five pages of research for one cemetery. I'm not done. I did want to cover some of the King's service and special people of Windsor. And so what I found out is like one, which is Roger Wilcott. I said that correctly. Yay. I can pronounce Roger like no problem. But so his family is very important to Britain from Windsor in England, obviously because I'm in New England. So his family is very special. They have a lot of the chest stones, which I thought were crypts this whole time. Apparently, no, they're called chest tombs and table styled gravestones too, which is quite interesting because the only places that I've only seen one place in Massachusetts to have table graves, and that was Deerfield. I was about to say Deerfield, Connecticut. No, Deerfield, Massachusetts. Thank you for biting me, Lucy. Meow. And the other places were all in Connecticut, besides Portsmouth, New Hampshire. That was in New Hampshire, but there were more chest ones there. So apparently that's only for the very wealthy. Can you stop biting mommy, please? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Lucy says hi. She says hi. Shh. Yeah, that's what you get for biting me. Well, that and this. So, yeah, so practically that's how it is. They're born in the 1600s. They moved from like 1640. Let me see, actually. No, I don't think it was 1640. Let me actually look because there are all the way in the back, and they're of the King's service as well because they're very important. And then Captain Robert Newberry is very important, and he also served the king, and he's also buried there. But so there's two Rogers. There's two. because there's Roger Wilcott and then there's Captain Roger, which he's Newberry. And me and Megan saw Roger Newberry's grave when we were there the first time. I don't think I got that one on tape though, but we did walk by it. So next time I'm definitely gonna walk by it. But we did see the Wilcott's graves because we also walked by there because we went all the way in the back in that cemetery. So that's nice. And yeah, Lucy says hi. She's also gone. I don't know where she went. She just jumped off the bed. Um no, because his wife was born in 1648. Oh no, that's when she died. My bad. Oh no, she was born. Never mind. She was born in 1684 and she passed away in 1747. While Roger was born, where does it say? I wrote down all of this. I wrote like a whole big paragraph in like one spot for like that one gravestone because I didn't want to make other bullet points. He was 89 when he died. But maybe I didn't write down the year actually. Huh, no. Bless me, Jesus. Um no, so they moved from the Wolcott the Wolcott family moved from Windsor, Connecticut to Simsbury, Connecticut to come home to farmlands and homes burned during the King Philip's War of 1670. My bad. But they were also from Windsor. They were from Britain. So, yeah, sorry. It's I don't even know. And then in 1680 they were the first to settle in Windsor, Connecticut actually, which is nice. So that's kind of all I got up to now, but I kind of got so crazy with doing the research like majority of yesterday. So I only got done the Wilcots for right now, but I might have to switch it over because I do want to talk about other people at the same time in the cemetery, which I like how they documented Windsor. So in Windsor, Connecticut, they're better at documenting their history versus Guilford, Connecticut, which is funny to me. So it really just depends on where you're going in Connecticut, I guess, for if you're going to do like a historical video talking about like the history and everything else, right? I just think that's interesting. But I love the fact that like I'm able to get so much. Also, I was able to branch off from the original site that I used and I bookmarked it on my computer so I can just go into all my bookmarks and find it that way so I can always go back and click on the link there. So I'm going to have to switch over there because I talked about their parents, Roger's parents, Roger Wilcox's parents. My bad. I should be specific because again, there's two Rogers. There's more Rogers, but like, and then Megan showed me. She pointed out the big gravestone that's more modern that they put all the way in the back, and a lot of people were from the 1600s on there. From the first side, for when you walk up to the back, where the one of the paths for the cemetery is in the back, and from the back you can see when in the fall and the winter you could be able to see the railroad bridge from the back and you can hear and see trains going by, which is actually straight up nice. But anyway, so like that's where it is. And it's a beautiful, I don't know what type of stone it is. I'm just gonna call it granite, but it does not look like granite. But granite can be like any color now, technically. There's different types of granite. That's what I'm trying to say. I said it weird. I'm sorry. I also don't know if it actually is granite. I don't know. I should do more research on that, I guess too. Uh but yeah, so like when I started the research for this, I sparked new life. I have to get back to it though because I kind of neglected it because I want to get the Gillette Castle video out tomorrow morning. So I'm going to be staying up late to get that video done. And some of the cuts in that video aren't the best, but I had to do what I had to do. So I might have to take out more of that video, but it's going to be it should be around 15 or 16 minutes, I should say, or 20 minutes, which would be pushing a little bit longer cuz I only have like 5 clips left to do for that. And then also I still can't find my new SD card reader, so I'm going to have to use my old one if it still works. So I have my nightstand over here now because I moved it. So I have my old one. So I don't know if this still works. I'm gonna have to test it out. I'm not gonna do that now because I'm on live, obviously, and I don't want anything to mess up the live stream. So like that's why I like to go live off my laptop. So like say if my mom calls me, it does not mess with the live stream. Cause she called me that one time and then you guys couldn't hear me because the audio got messed up. I don't want to relive that. Sometimes I still like use my phone for live streams, but I also lost my small camera stand. I have no idea where it is. I gotta look for it again. It's somewhere like that's the last like phone stand, camera stand that I had like in general, like the little selfie stick. I have to like my next paycheck. I need to get. I'm gonna get a handheld selfie one that I can be able to use for both my phone and my camera, as well as like a regular camera stand because the one that I did get from Walmart, I think it is, it was just it was that that was messed up because I couldn't figure out how to put it together and then like it's just not the best stand in general. It's not. So it sucks greatly, but either anyway, like I still have a lot to do and I'm very eager to work on the Connecticut witch trial video. That's one of the videos that I'm very, very excited to work on, besides the Gillette Castle video. But I lost faith in it in like because I'm getting close to the end. So like at the same time, like my mental health hasn't been the greatest right now within the span of like last week. So I'm just trying my best. But like I've been able to get everything done like yesterday, and then it just hit me yesterday. And I've written so many entries in my journal just because like well one, I got new pens, so I wanted to just practice my writing with pens. So like it's both things. So it's like I want to practice writing in pen, but I also needed to just write in general. So, and then that's also why I got so like intense here with the ginormous paragraph. If you guys could see that, like my handwriting is horrible, but this was with pencil. But like I got so in tune with writing. But when it was talking about that gravestone, the table gravestone, I had to put everything in the same thing. So that hasn't happened in a while because normally like they're like a sentence or a couple too long. It's not like that big of like of a paragraph. Jesus. But I really like that. And then I will probably gloss over the Connecticut witch trials when I go back to that cemetery. And then I'll talk about the actual history. So I'm probably going to talk about Alice Young for like 2 seconds while I'm there because I do want to again show the memorial and like work around that. So I might have to do another little type of mini vlog in that video just to make it more interesting. So it's not just me standing there talking about history for a majority of like what, like 15 minutes, I guess. Um, but I do like the Sharpie gel pens. This is what this is. S gel pen. These are really good. I like the noise when I write with it because it reminds me of like the sound effects that they use for when in TV shows or movies when like a teacher has like um as per se the board thing and they're writing on it. um I forget what that's called. I always forget what it's called, but like when me and my sister were younger, we used to grab those when we went to go to Staples and just pretend to write on it. And they're like, so we would also pretend like we're like business people with the clipboard. That's what it is. Clipboard. There we go. clipboard. So we used to go around like pretending to do like checklists and stuff, checking it off and whatever without any paper. So we would pretend that we would have like a pen or a pencil in our hand and just do whatever. It's funny to me. I don't know. But I also really don't want to redo the the second to last car show video because like again, I was completely done with it and I just feel like it's such a pain in the butt to redo that video. Mostly because again, me and Megan were going to try to do that video. And then my dad tried to help me with the video because Megan had to leave because she wasn't feeling good that day. So like the from when Megan left, it kind of got really, really bad. The angles are bad, the cuts were bad, the audio sucked mostly. So I'm like, there's nothing I could do. I'm like, I might just scrap that video because it's gonna pay me to do it again. I might make like a very short version of it. I'm not sure. So like I will probably save it, but like there's barely gonna like it's not gonna be as long as the original take was supposed to be. Hi, you back? Yeah, she's back. She's here. Meow. Hi. Also, good thing is that I got AirPods. I got new AirPods. I bought them like Friday because I need new earbuds because um I left my Bluetooth headphones on my couch and my mom likes to sleep on the couch sometimes. So she didn't know that they were there. So she accidentally broke them. So for the longest time, I did not have earbuds. And then I lost my earbuds that were $20 that I got like last year. So yeah, I lost those. So I finally bought AirPods. And I did have the fourth generation, but I had to get new ones because the audio sucks and I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. Um yeah. I speaking of, I got stuff also at Target like that same day. Can you I know you like to make biscuits, but like girl, I love you so much and you're literally ripping up my blanket here. That's what it's like when you have cats. Meow. She's back. She's purring. She's cute. Meow. So yeah, so we got the Target bag. So I want to show you guys what I got from Target. It's not it's all Stranger Things stuff. And yeah, Megan, I was gonna show you what I got first, and then I kept forgetting, and then I was like, since I was gonna do the live stream today, Sunday, today is Sunday, so I was like, yeah, so I was gonna literally show you it earlier, but then I'm like, I should just wait for the live stream so like everyone can see it as a whole. So yeah, we're not unboxing anything. I'm just showing you what I got. So because strangers as the so Walmart and Target have like they're partnering up with Stranger Things in a way. So like Netflix like promotion and stuff. So like you can get like merch and stuff from there. And uh just like Five Below too. So I got some stuff from Five Below as well. And so this one I love so much and I'm happy to have this. This is Eddie's guitar. And I think this is a squashmallow or I don't even know what that's supposed to be. I don't know what this is. They're so soft. It's so soft. They're really so cute. And they only had one, so it's gonna stay like that kind of. Unless I fluff it a certain way, we'll see. But he's so cute. So cute. So I have Eddie's guitar. It's so fluffy too. And then I also got a keychain, which is Hellfire keychain. So I'm not gonna put this on my actual keys. I'm gonna put it for now onto my backpack. Ow. I might end up putting it on my keys. I might, but I would rather just put it because, like, I also like to put keychains on my backpacks to make them cooler. Kind of like how people like to put, like, because I put them on the zippers. Kind of like how people like to put, like, badges on their backpacks too. Like, like the push pins. Lucy! Hey! Hey, what you doing? Hey, can you stop doing that? Lucy, stop! Hey! She's picking at the laundry basket. Can you stop? Come here. Come here. Lucy, come here. Come here. Girl. You're weird. And then the last thing that I got was this. So this is for my AirPods. It's the AirPod case. This is a Hellfire AirPod case. Cause I have the AirPod Pro 2 generation. So I was happy to get that early. And also the box is kind of destroyed because I stepped on it last night. So that's perfect. Jeez. I can't wait to put it on my AirPods. Lucy, can you stop doing that? Hey, come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. I'd rather you up here. Come here. Come on. Luce, come on. Come here. Girl, come here. Come on. Up. So yeah, so that's what I got. I love it. Barely. So I can't wait to open this later. 100%. So, like, that's everything that I got from, like, Target. But yeah, so I might put the car show video from September further or I might just scrap it. I'm not sure yet because of how bad it is. So, like, plus I would have to go and work on the last car show of the year instead. So, I mean, it is what it is. Okay. So I'm gonna have to go through all the SD cards. And then these are the two new ones. And the one that has, I forget which one actually has the last car show actually. We'll probably never find out. I might later. I don't know, because I might have to get another SD card reader because I still don't know where the new one is. I don't, so I'm gonna have to use this one, and I do not like to use these ones. It's a pain in the butt, for sure. It's a pain in the butt. Plus, I really want to go back to that cemetery so bad. I want to go back to Windsor, Connecticut, because like the area that we went in is like the historical part of Windsor, and it's so nice. I just hope that it's sunny when we go, so it's not like. I mean, Friday would have been perfect because it was nice, but like stuff came up. My mom worked overtime that day, and then we went to go see my sister, and which we also ended up at Target and BJ's because that's where I got my AirPods. So like we got all of that, and yeah, I just hope that I'm able to get out and record pretty soon, and then Tuesday I'm working a 9-hour shift. So I'm going to be at work all day. And then I think it's Saturday going for 4 to 9. It has to be Saturday. So, and then I have the 24th off. Or at least I should have the 24th off because my nephew's being born. So I have to go down to Connecticut again to go see him. Not being born. Like I'll be like out in the waiting room practically. So we're at my sister's house waiting. It really just depends because she's getting a C-section again. The only difference is that she scheduled this one. The other one was an emergency C-section. So, and my sister is struggling because it's a high risk. So I'm very stressed out at the point in time. So it really really sucks. This year's a tough one. Like I feel like I can't catch a break, honestly. Oy. I hope you guys are doing well though, for sure, 100%. I know Megan. I know you're doing somewhat okay, but we're both on the rocks, honestly. I feel you if you need a nap because I almost took a nap instead of going on live. Instead of going live, going on live. How can you go on live? It means going live. Bad grammar. Bad grammar. But I do wish that I was working today though, 100% cuz I am like I have so much to do, but my brain isn't letting me and then I just feel very bored like at the same time. So like it sucks. And then it stresses my brain out because there's not much I can do because like all I want to do is like I end up because like I'm so addicted to that show on Netflix, what I was talking about earlier. Like I just continue watching it at the same time, but like also like I know I have to do stuff and I can't. So like I've been staying up late tonight. Careful, girl. Careful, loose. Meow. She found one of her toys. That's funny. Now she's playing with it. Yeah, so you're gonna come back up here? Yeah, she's come back up here. Lucy, hi. Meow. Because Lucy's our mascot. Ain't that right, Goose? Meow. Plus, I'm also glad because for my journal, I'm very close to being done because I only have like, hold on. I only have now one. I only have 6 pages left. Honestly, anything. She likes to play with anything. So like if like I forget something out, she just plays with it with her paws. Cause like right like 2 seconds ago she was playing with the Target bag. Cause I have this on my bed. So she likes playing with like anything. But she also has like her little mouse toy in my room, which I'm surprised on how it got into my room because normally it's either in the kitchen or in my work room. Cause hmm, her cat ball, because she has two of them, is in my workroom and she keeps it in there. So it's like she likes to play with those, but they normally just stay in that room because it's just easier for her to play with those in there. But she really loves those. I also don't have her cat laser in here. Otherwise, she also really likes that. Don't jump on my dresser. Don't jump on my list, Lucy. No, don't do, girl. No. Don't do that, please. Don't do that, girl. Don't do it. Cause I have a plate on my dresser. I just don't want her to jump on it and it to fall and it to shatter in my room. Cause then I'll have to die. Cause my mom will kill me. Whew. Sorry, I panicked because I forgot to put it away earlier. So like that's my fault. And it's been sitting there like since this morning. Like I'm tired. Don't like I'm tired because I've been staying up late forever. Cause like I don't go to bed until like 1 a.m. And it's not because like I'm editing, it's because like I just don't want to go to sleep. But I know I have to go to sleep because I'm tired. And then it makes me tired all day and I don't wake up until like 10 a.m. So it's like I don't know. I'm gonna have to start going to sleep early because definitely today's Sunday, right? Today is Sunday. Yeah, today's Sunday. So like it's Sunday. So I'd have to go to bed at like and then I go to work Tuesday. I would have to go to bed at 10 10. I'd have to go to bed at 10. That's what I mean. So I have to go to bed at 10, which is what I did before because I get so tired around a certain time. So like around like so right now it's 4 p.m., right? I would be getting tired around like 5 or 6. And then I would stay very, very tired until I went to bed at 10 for a long time. Now my brain is like, yeah, let's switch it. Let's go to bed way later and then get up way later. And then I've been active for most of the day, but it takes me longer to get up, but it's because I'm depressed at the same time. So just it really sucks. I'm literally going through a very tough time right now. And I'm just trying to focus on editing and getting my video out. And I'm so close to being done, but at the same time, my brain doesn't want me to. So I might have to switch off of the Netflix show and switch it with like a documentary so I can finally get editing done without wanting to be like, oh, I want to see this part. Go back to editing. Oh, I hear this. I want to see this part. So I can't keep going back and forth between the tabs because it sucks. Ah, literally. Yeah. So Megan, speaking of, did you get DaVinci Resolve all updated yet or no? Oh, the goose is back. Yeah, mommy's going to it. Meow, meow, meow. You're with me all day, every day, even when you're trying to literally butcher me alive. I still love you, though. You cute little mew mew. So, so yeah, did you end up like again updating DaVinci Resolve because I had to update it this morning. So, like, I feel you. Again, the more you wait to update it, the more updates they're gonna have. Cause like now it's kind of like once we get updates, or you have to update it, or you have to like update it almost every day, which you might have to, and then you can be able to use it after you update it. So again, the more you put it off, the more updates you're gonna have to do. So that's why I'm on your butt about it, because you also got to start editing too. So, which it's easier for you because you only have one video to actually focus on right now, and I have like, oh wait, no, hold on. I don't know if I want to count the second last car show. So it's the second last car show, Gillette Castle, which is coming out this Monday anyway. Still though, I'm counting it because I'm still working on it. And then it's the last car show, the Connecticut witch trial video. Oop, sorry. And then I'm planning to go back to that cemetery. I want to hold on. I want to show you guys the cemetery. I have a photo of it. Let's see. Where are you? Because I took a photo of it because I want you guys to see it. This is the cemetery in Windsor, Connecticut I want to go back to. Oop. So that's the name of the cemetery. Oop. It's too bright. Sorry. Hold on. Oop. There we go. Now I can see it. Sorry, it was too bright. But this is the cemetery I want to go back to. Me and Megan went there. And let me see if I got the photo for the. You wouldn't be able to read it, but like this is what the monument that I'm talking about that Megan pointed out. So that's it. And I took that photo off of Laps, by the way. Because we're so crunched on time by the time we got to the cemetery, because we also had to stop to go to the bathroom twice. So by that time, like it was very late when we got to the cemetery. And we couldn't so it was very late when we got there. So we couldn't. Can you not sit on that? Thank you. Goosa. Meow, meow, meow. So Crap. No, so by the time we got to the cemetery, right, it was late. So it really sucks. So we couldn't be able to hold on, let me pin your comment before I forget. Sorry. Because I forgot there's one live stream I forgot. So I might go back to doing a live stream tomorrow too. I'll make a post about it and I'll remind people. It depends on how I feel though, but I definitely if I cannot get the video out tomorrow, then I definitely will do a live stream tomorrow. So it's the same time. So it's like around 2:30 to 3:30. Anyway, um so yeah, we only had time to record because it was getting dark by the time we got to the cemetery. So that sucks. Also, what was cool was that we got to see crows flying in the sky there. Or at least I did. I don't know if Megan saw it. I don't know if my mom saw it, but I want to go back. Yeah, Megan, did you ever want to go back to Windsor actually if we had to do another video? If we had to do another video there, like record and stuff? So like when me and Megan went to Windsor, she didn't record, but she was helping me record because which is funny. So my coworker, Joel, he was like, "Yeah, you got to get a cameraman to help me recording my videos." And I'm like, "I when I do go out and record, it's mostly my mom. When me and Noah record together, Noah helps me with the camera. Megan is my camera woman when she's around and we do videos together. And then like majority of the time it's mostly just me, but it's because like because there's a way that I want to do my videos, and if I'm not mostly holding my camera, and it makes me feel mean in a way. So like for me not to trust somebody else with my camera, which I only have like 3 people. Also, my ex-friend V helped me with my videos too back in the day. So, like with the when we went to the abandoned mill or wait, what did I say? What did I call it? Oh, because I wanted to call it an abandoned fishery, but it's not. Crap. What did I call it? Oh, it was a dam. Yes, the abandoned dam. That's what I called it. So yeah. She helped me with that video, and the reason why that blew up is because the way we did it was so perfect, and I kinda planned that video out so much before we went, and I was so focused that day, and that's why it did so well. So, I wanna go back to that location. It's a part of a public park, so it's not, um so you're able to explore, but I only go in the summer because it's too cold otherwise. Did you have fun when we went to record there though? I Cause like you were very tired that day when we went, Megan. So I know that like but also it's kinda chilly. It was kinda chilly when we went. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm tired. But I'm also fiddling with this. So like whenever I take this out, I like to play with the opening thing here. So yeah. I love my SD card case. I might have to get a new one because again, I need to keep all of my SD cards in like, I only have like a couple places left over. So when they're full or when they're done being used, I put them on the side and the ones that I'm currently using is on the side, so I got a system. I have a feeling I'm going to have like 1,000 SD cards by the time I'm 80 years old. Say like I might have like a couple of these too. So like this only hold on. For as many regular SD cards, you can only fit 12 regular SD cards in here. And it can hold 24 micro SD cards. So even when I'm like if I when I get my GoPro, I'm going to have to use micro SD cards. So I'm going to have to put them in here, and I can only fit 24 in here. So it's I gotta recount the SD cards again. Hold on. 12 SD cards, 24 micro SD cards. There you go. I know it was. I It's so funny. Megan, do you know how many times me and my mom have driven through that area multiple times to go to other places to record? A lot. Or we would drive through there just to have drives. Hi. Are you mad because mommy is still on live stream? She just wants her attention. Meow. Ow. Ow. You're hurting mommy. You bit my knee. She's a comforter. I did not feel a thing. I did not feel a thing. So yeah, I can't wait. I might open this now actually. So yeah, it was a cool place, but what was like your favorite thing that we did that day though? Because I'm curious. And I feel like I'm talking too much about like YouTube and stuff. I'm tired, so like I'm very hyper focusing on my videos and what I have to get out and what I want to work on. So like excuse I did not mean to do that. I don't mean to like be like hyper focused, you know. But yeah, what was your favorite thing that we did that day? Come on, I want to open. I want to put my earbuds in the case. Come on, I want to open. Open, open, open. Open. I'm sorry if this live stream is very boring. Literally. Oh, so you want to go back to the train station and just focus on the train station next time? Yeah, the train sign was fun. Yeah. We did too many versions of that video. I did not mean to open it, idiot. Okay. Come on. Here we go. I bet the info was like entertaining, but I wish I was able to get more info, honestly, though, before we went. But I only thought about then and wanted to go like that same day. So, yay, this one has an attachment on it. It actually comes with the thingamajigger. Oh, and this thing is attached. That's nice. The one that I got that's supposed to be, for the AirPod case, right? And for my 4th generation AirPods, the Scooby Doo one does not fit. And it also wasn't attached back here, but this one is. So like now I don't have to worry about this going kerplunk or losing the top. So thank God. But this is so cute. That's so cute. And it has the thingy. I forgot what they call this thing. Um yeah, what do they call that? I don't know. I'm gonna put my where are they? Where did I put them? I don't know where I put them. I'm so confused. Which is I put them. Oh God, I found him. I found them. They were put somewhere. It's like, oh God, bruh. All right, get in there. Oop, oop. Oh, hold on. Nope, nope. I'm trying to open it up because it's also connected to. There we go. Got it. It fits so much better on these than it did in my generation 4. This is generation 2 AirPods. They're also updated, so like um I need a USB-C to charge this instead of like normal, but I also can MagSafe charge it, which I prefer to charge my AirPods on my MagSafe charger anyway. So whenever I'm not charging my phone, I charge them on here, but I also plug my phone in because I have the iPhone 14 Pro. So, and they have like the cute Stranger Things walkie-talkie case also at Target, but they didn't have one for my phone. So, yeah. But yeah, cuz like it should have been interesting information, Megan, because I have like, do you want me to count how many pages that I have for the that research that I did for like the Connecticut witch trials? Is one, two, oh Jesus, this is a lot of pages. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 and a half, kind of, because it ends like right here before I start, oh, wait a minute, oopsie poopsie, I overcounted. It was not 12. Sorry, it was not 11. It was not 11, my bad, I overdid it. Yeah, the burning place. Yeah. Oh no, that's just burying. Never mind. My bad. I misread what I said. So actually, oh wait a minute. I miscounted. We'll leave it at that. I give up. That was my fault, I guess. But yeah, this is so cute. I love the case because I really don't want my AirPods to get scratched. But it's so cute. This is the cutest thing. I loved how like everything that I get that's Stranger Things related has to be like Hellfire related or like it's just so cute. He looks like a red avocado. But he's not. He's supposed to be a guitar. An electric guitar. Literally, bruh. So cute. Uh but I'm excited to start my new journal soon because this one's almost filled up and I kind of want to burn this thing. I want to burn it. But because like I have, so once I'm done filling up this notebook, I have a journal specifically that's going to be for my like YouTube research and everything, and then I'm going to date every day when I'm doing the research. So I'm not doing that now, but like earlier, and then I want to keep my research all in the same place. So I'm also going to have to label the front of this thing. Because sometimes if I leave this out, my mom grabs it and then she rips out a page because she needs something to write on. So I'm like, but that's wrong book. The other ones I don't care as long as she doesn't take like paper from like this one. Like she can touch like any other like notebook that I have as long as there's no research in it because I don't want her like grabbing one and then for them to be research on it because there's one time I had to rip out a page because I had to help somebody because they forgot because they came over to visit me, they forgot or they couldn't find their phone, so I had to write like actual directions, so I had to rip out a page from my notebook and it was the only notebook I could find at the time, and there's a little bit of research from what I did. I forget what video that was from, but yeah, so they have a page of my notes now. Yeah, unless they took it with them, I don't know, or I kept it, I don't remember. It was funny as heck though. I don't know where it is. So, yeah. Yeah, cuz Megan, do you what type of videos are you going to do on your channel? Like if you're going to do any research ones, you should get like a specific like journal or notebook for you to write in. Honestly, I like considering how both of our handwriting is normally big, I recommend you just getting like notebooks or like the other journal that I have, which is huge. It's a celestial one which I find so cute, but that is not going to be able to fit in my nightstand. That one's way too big to fit in my nightstand. So I like to grab ones that can fit my nightstand. So like if I need to write, it's like it's right there. So speaking of, I have to open this back up and go back to where because I was writing an entry before I even started the live stream. So it was nice. And I ripped the page out because I do rip pages out of my journals too when I want to write letters if I want to, or send letters out. Which I normally don't do, but I like writing letters because it helps me practice my handwriting, so, like, that's why. So that's also why I like to use my physical journal. Sometimes it's hard for me to use my physical journal, so I have to journal off my phone, and then some days I can't journal at all because my carpal tunnel acts up, especially when I'm at work, because a lot of times the ice cream is very tough for me to scoop out because 'cause they're frozen, and it takes me so long. Because I remember, like, the other day, my coworker had to help me make a pint of chocolate peanut butter swirl because it was so frozen, and I was taking so long, and he's like, "How much longer are you gonna take?" I'm like, "It's hard for me to scoop. I'm trying my hardest, bro." Because he came around to help me from the kitchen because, like, my other coworker wasn't around. He had to take it from me because it was that hard for me to scoop. It was taking me that long. He did not want that guy to wait for his quart of ice cream. It's funny and it's not funny, but that was torture. Hi, I love you too. Thank you for biting me. Meow. Thank you. She's sassy. True, but, like, I was just asking if you're gonna do, like, the history videos like I do, or if you're gonna do, like, vlogging, or because, like, I know that you wanted to also do animation too. So, unless you're only doing that for Wattpad, I don't know, because you were doing animation there for a little bit, and I forget what that was for. You'd come over and you would be working on it, like, the whole time, so I don't remember what you were using that for, so I don't know, maybe we'll remember later. You should remember, you're the one working on it, I don't. Hi. Hi. Ya vio, me gusta. Call her Goose. She's no longer a cat, she's a goose. I call her Lucy Goose. She looks so mad. She stays with me all the time. She's always with me. She cries when I go to work. She cries for me when I go to work. Did you even upload it to YouTube yet, though? Sorry, my nose is running because it's cold in the house. So, like, my nose drips and it sucks. It's that time of year again. Jesus. Yeah, cause like, when me and Megan were in Windsor, Connecticut, it was super cold that day, so I had when I wasn't recording, I had to, like, but also in the video, you might see me, like, blow my nose or wipe my nose, but it's funny because like, I had to keep a part of, like, tissues there, so that was fun. Jesus. Yeah, but you haven't uploaded them yet, so saying extra my thought. Also, I finally charged up my DS and I really want to play on it, but I also was playing on my Switch last night for Mario Kart, which you know because I told you that. Because I was doing laundry and I was washing um my bed stuff. So I was washing my comforter, I was washing the sheets, I was washing the fitted sheet as well. So yeah. How much did you get done though for it? Plus, it took forever. I have to put more lotion on my hands because when I go to work, I'm like, I always have to wash my hands, and my hands always get very, very dry, and it sucks. And especially because I have eczema now, that's even worse. And then I would have to renew the bandages pretty soon too. So that sucks. Because then you get like the first and second scene done. Is because isn't that what you said though? I don't know. I don't remember. I love how cute this case is. I used to listen to cassette tapes actually, because my grandmother would put them in and we would listen to them. For the TV, you could actually record on cassette tapes back in the day, and then you'd have to have, like, a special attachment for, the TV to be able to play them on the TV, unless you're able to transfer whatever was on the cassette onto, like, a VHS. Unless that's not a possible thing. I thought it was a thing. I guess not. We'll never know. I don't know. I do and I don't. Because that's how we recorded too, so. Yeah, how are you do like, where are you doing the animation from, though? Like, I remember you told me because I asked you before. I don't remember because we have not talked about, like, your animation for, like, the longest time. So, yeah, I don't know. That is gonna take you forever. And plus, I also warned you. I'm like, I support you doing the animation. I'm not saying that, but I warned you on how long it was gonna take. Animation takes forever. Like, imagine that, and then editing like a normal video. Editing a normal video does take a lot of time, but not as long as, you know, not as long as, the my brain's farting. Not as long as animation. That's what I'm trying to say. My brain hates me so much. Sorry, Goose. I didn't mean to make you jump. My Goose. Keychain. Yay. I'm gonna open this too. So, yay. Stranger Things. Netflix. Oh, cool. I have no idea how that works, but that's awesome. I don't. Oh. Oh no. Aha. There we go. Yay. I got it. Boop. I got the keychain. It's perfectly ready. I love how it jingles. It sounds so nice. It sounds like chimes. Mm, so cute. Now it's gonna match my beanie. And the shirt too. I have the Hellfire Club shirt. I might have to get a new one because when I got it from like Hot Topic, it has a hole in it because of the stupid the tag. But also it's a very thin shirt, so no wonder. Makes sense. But no, that is straight up cool, Megan. Um I haven't seen you work on the animation for like the longest time though. Like I mostly whenever you do come over, you're normally on Discord. The local witch. Do you need more caffeine? I do. I'm dead. You can tell the difference when I have more energy and when I'm dead. So true, true. Cause like we're both tired on Halloween. So like our attention spans, like we had a lot of energy. Well, I had a lot of energy. You were ready to sleep. You were ready to full sleep. I was not. I mean, I wasn't. Like for the beginning of that live stream, for the second one I did, I had more energy, but also we got back from the party, but I was extremely hungry and I couldn't eat because of the lipstick. So I had to wipe it off with the wipes. So yeah, that was perfect. AirPod Pro case. I love what they did with the box. Look at the colors. The black, red, and then that type of blue is so pretty. It is not a toy. It says that on it. That's hilarious. Hmm. So I just really like that. I was reading it. I'm sorry. But no, I feel that because I want to start writing on Wattpad again because I wanted to write yesterday, but I also like writing it out by hand and then doing it. So yeah, it really just depends. We're gonna continue the live stream till 5:30 at least. Oh yeah, speaking of, I'm actually wearing the necklace you got for us. I don't know if you're gonna be wearing yours. I don't know if you wore yours yet. I waited until now to put it on, so this is the first time I'm actually wearing this. I might wear it out the next time I do a video. I want to wear. my skull jeans for the next video. But I might again, I really have to get those fixed, and then I have to take it out the chain and the pin out of my nightstand because I put it in there like because I had it there. Nice. This is the first time I'm wearing mine. I'm gonna have to put like lip balm on my lips a lot because my lips are gonna get chapped a lot during the season. Not only that, but it's also because like I also eat a lot of salty chips, so like, makes my lips chapped a lot. And then I don't put anything on until they start burning, which is not fun as well. Early, but I sorry. I really love these. I do. Hellfire lives. Hell yeah. But the cassette tape reminds me. So if you guys haven't read Flight of Icarus, which is Eddie's prologue, the cassette tape makes sense. I mean, they kind of put as a cassette tape for like, like the 80s, but and season 2 because Will was using Bob's camera for Halloween to record it on the cassette tapes. And considering this is Hellfire Lives, I suspect that it would be kind of what Eddie did for the demo in Flight of Icarus. If you haven't read it, I'm sorry if I spoiled it. So it's a really good book, actually. I really love reading it. I might spoil myself tonight and actually read it like another chapter. It's on the other side of my bed because I had to move it off because I had to like wash my bedding last night. So yeah. All right. I might end it early actually because it's 4:51 and I got a lot to do. I really have to do more editing for the Gillette Castle video. So I'll let you guys go. Bye guys. Thank you to everybody who came in. I'll be doing another live stream tomorrow around the same time. Hopefully I'm not late again. You can yell at me if I am. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. Bye, Megan. Bye, guys.